mind. Jesse, what?
What did that clip have to do with this video? Well, nothing. I just wanted to show off and use it as a segue. Someone in the previous video mentioned that I should try different art styles, and I took it as a sign because just a couple of days ago I was looking at Valorant's art style. So I decided, for the week, I will try to learn that art style. First thing I did before drawing anything, I wanted to observe it, and I immediately noticed a couple things. Valorant's art style is very sharp and harsh, and there's a lot more to it than just that, but those are the first things I noticed. And for the first drawing, I decided to go in head first. I just kind of wanted to test my ability to see where I was at before I did any researching or any studying, pretty much. And honestly, I wasn't mad at it. I thought it came out pretty good for doing it first try, and I chose to add her grenade and her country, which is Brazil. I thought it was a cool idea to kind of fill out the page, kind of customize it. And that was it for day one. For day two, I went back to the videos I mentioned earlier, these to be exact. And I'm not going to be explaining them because, well, I'm bad at it, but there's a really helpful tip that I can't believe I didn't see earlier, which was the sorrow head. That tip actually helped a lot. I can now see that Valorant art style kind of follows the sorrow head, breaking down simple planes of the face. But instead of studying and watching videos about the sorrow head, I got a bit too eager and decided to draw another character anyway, and this is it. To be completely honest, I don't really like it. I think the shading might have saved it a little bit, but even then it's kind of like eh. I think my Raze one is definitely a lot better than this one. I just got too ambitious, and yeah. And that was it for day two. On day three, honestly, I'm gonna just go through Cypher's drawing quick because I kind of regret doing it, only because he doesn't have a face. So it's like, I feel like it didn't really help me in the end, and I feel like I struggled a lot with the shading, but I didn't stop there. After finishing Cypher's drawing, I was pretty frustrated, mainly with the shading. I thought it looked very muddy and just not nice at all. So I decided after that to work on that. So I drew a lot of 3D forms and parts of the sorrow head, like the brow ridge and the mouth and the eyes, or one eye. And I also wanted to do quick sketches of other characters, just trying to use like their silhouette, trying to form that, keep it very straight and angular. I wasn't really happy with the drawing of Viper and Cypher, so I told myself I wouldn't draw another character until I got some practice of doing the sorrow head. I'm putting these days together because, well, I did nothing on day 4. I drew one of sorrow head and got distracted and kind of gave up for the day. I didn't even try to watch videos about it. And I was debating like counting this as a day, but the one reason I'm gonna count it is because I feel like this is kind of the reality for beginners maybe. Just there's a day where you start and then can't get the ball rolling. The following day was actually productive, and not from like a exercise standpoint, but from an observing standpoint. It sounds a bit contradictory to say that watching videos help more than actually putting pen to paper or pencil to paper, but I do think observing how different people break down the head helped a lot, and they kind of made things a bit more clear for myself. This day was pretty much the same. I practiced the sorrow head and just watched a lot of videos about it, and after doing that, I finally got the confidence to draw another character, and it was this guy. His name is Gecko. This is also the reference I used. Hopefully you guys like it. I like this one a lot. When I finished it the first time, I was actually excited. I was like, oh, it looks really good. But there's one issue that I don't like, and I'm pretty sure you could tell. It's the shading. I'm still scared of shading. But besides that, I really do like the drawing. Like, I think I got his silhouette right, his proportions right. It was definitely easier than Raze or any other character because, well, without the coloring and the shading, he looks pretty like bland, I guess you could say. But I'm still happy with how it came out. Day 7 is definitely the most I've drawn in a day. That doesn't include like cubes, circles, and lines, like actual drawings. And I definitely got a boost in confidence after finishing Gecko's drawing. But I didn't draw another character. I drew 3 different people just off of Pinterest and try to include the style kinda. And this is the first one. And I like this one a lot. I might like it better than the Gecko one. I don't know if it's better than the Gecko one, but I don't know if you could really consider it like Valorant's art style. Again, without the shading and the coloring, which is difficult for me to do, especially just drawing with the pencil. Now the second drawing. This is nothing like Valorant's art style at all. I think I just drew another portrait. but I just went with it because, again, the confidence boost, so I just kept going. I really struggled with the mouth on this one. I couldn't get like the shadowing right, or I still don't think the mouth looks great. Other than that, I think like the finger on her cheek looks right. I think it looks right. The shading's like, eh. I did like only draw the silhouette of the hand because I didn't want to ruin it and make her have like an alien looking hand or something. At this point, I feel like this is the first time I could say I drew 3 different things and I like them all like in a row. I feel like it's always like, oh, I do one good and then one bad. And then it became true. This is the 4th drawing. I don't like it. I don't think it's as good as the first 3 I showed. But that's okay. When you're learning, you're gonna have bad drawings, and I know that's a thing when you start to draw, is you're gonna be bad at it. I've accepted that, but it's also hard at the same time knowing you could do better. It's weird. It's a weird mindset. I think I improved. Hopefully you think I improved, and I'll talk to you in the next one.